Good evening, everyone. Did you miss me? So yes, unfortunately, I had a bad back last week, so I do apologise in advance. You know, these things happen. So yeah, we've not got anybody. It says one waiting, so I wonder if that's Steve because it's put the first like. So yeah, so yeah, Mr. P's in kitchen, washing pots and making a coffee. So yeah. Hi Tracy, how are you? Just explaining to everybody, I had a bit bad back last week, so much so that like Wednesday I couldn't hardly walk, and it's a lot better now. I'd say it's 95%. Can't say it's 100% obviously, but yeah, you know, I were in a lot of pain with it. So, but I'm back. I'm better. Well, I say I'm better, but it's. I think I don't think this weather helps. So you know, and it's been absolutely bucketing it down. I don't know whether it's stopped now or not, but it's been bucketing it down here all day. So yeah. Hello to the two watching. I'm still watching adverts. So yeah, that's about it really.
That's me. 37.5% proof.
Oh.
That's been bottle of vodka over at New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
Triple distilled, clean, smooth and pure.
It's not going to be pure, it's grass and orange, isn't it?
Oh, hiya Steve, how are you? But you see, I always have a lot of trouble with my back. But this were like all the way across bottom of my back, and I have a lot of trouble with inflamed muscles in my back. But it was more than that. I think it might have been sciatica because, you know, it was so much so that Wednesday I could hardly walk. So, but it was sort of got to a point where it was that painful, it was like making me physically feel sick. So, but yeah, it's a lot better. I'd say it's 95% better. So I'm glad yours is feeling better, Tracy. Anyway, so have you got me too? Oh, you've had a bad back as well. It seems like, you know, we're all suffering with bad backs at the moment. So yeah, and same as I says to Chris, this weather's not helping either. So you know, the usual, you know, you dose yourself up with painkillers, you try to get plenty of rest, you know what I mean? And that's basically what I've tried to do. Well, I'm going to make you laugh now. It still hurts me sort of to bend over and everything. So I went to bath and everything this morning. So I shouted Chris up and he says, "What's up?" "Oh, it went near your shoulder." "Hiya, Amjad." So I shouted. I shouted him up and he says, "What's up?" I says, "Can you just help me put my bottoms on for me?" So we're there trying to put my leggings on. You know, and I'd Steve says it comes from a motorcycle accident in '83. He hit another motorcycle head on.
Oh dear, not good. I'd just like to say that Kira says she's not a southern softie, she's a southern ciggy. Oh no, what were it? She's not a softie, she's a ciggy. That's it. Watch video, you'll know.
Oh right. Oh.
Watch video, you
Yeah.
know what about.
But anyway,
I'll find you.
yeah. Oh, bless you, Amjad. Hi, Park Nest. How are you?
Oh, the Park Nest.
Amjad says, how are you feeling? And I missed you. It's just one of them things, Amjad. You know what I mean?
I'm all right, sugar. Thanks for asking, Amjad.
As you guessed from last Monday's stream, I were a bit sort of emotional, and I think it had started then. So, what did he say?
What?
It's something about Johnny had put a video up, and he Keena on a walk or something. Yeah.
Keena says, I'm a ciggy. And Johnny Five says, no, you're a softie. She says, no, I'm a ciggy.
Well, she didn't know what we're talking about, probably. But yeah. On the good news front, I made a decision while I was recuperating. I'm going to start doing baking vlogs again. So the last one I did, I was looking back in you know, baking videos, and the last vlog I did was July. That's good then, Amjad. That's good. So yeah, so I've made the decision that I'm going to sort of start doing them again. Partner says, hey up, Chris. So yeah, I'm going to start them up again.
Partner, what are you doing here?
Oh yeah, and well, you see, I've already got my intro, haven't I? Baking with Jeanette, the one that he did before.
But advertise my channel and use my outro on it.
So yeah, so that was sort of my next question, Steve. Would it be possible for you to do an outro to put at the end of the vlogs?
I mean, you can always make it with your pants off if you feel like it.
Anyone you like, not
the one that says Google on it, where I've got like a computer.
Yeah.
And it says.
But Arcatim, Mr.
Well,
Producer.
I'm telling you which one.
Mr. Producer.
Yeah. Well, I am.
Yeah. Partner says, Chris, have you seen my outros?
I have not, no.
So yeah, Chris is thinking more on the lines of like something similar to what you did for him on the computer, the laptop thingy, Doodle, whatever.
I'm looking to his channel. Oh, but hey, hope it's. I'll sub to Park Nest. I'm not now, bloody YouTube scammers. YouTube scamming me.
But yeah, so sort of, I have spoof names for my closing credits. Oh, but yeah, I mean, obviously, when you sort of, you know, you haven't got much movement, and you know, you think about these things, and I says to it's outro where it's the it's like
when it says Doodle,
yeah, like Doodle instead of Google. You know,
and it's a laptop.
Yeah, and it's a laptop.
Watch right till the end of my videos and you'll see.
So yeah, so sort of when you sat there and you've got that's good then. Callum has his English and Maths on Wednesdays online. Hi, Dr. Smith.
Doctor in the house.
Yes, the irresistible Dr. Smith.
Nearly as good as Dr. Who, but not quite. I'm on fire today.
So you know, I'm sort of 95% there, you know, and now I'm just getting my back sorted, and guess what? Chris has gave me his cold. I ain't been sneezing or anything, just got a runny nose. You see, the thing is, Amjad, I sort of only went in for a couple of minutes just to say hello and say hello to everyone. I'm laughing at what Chris put. So you've only sniffed bottle and you.
Yeah, I didn't even sniff it. I just opened the lid and that was it. Done.
So yeah, I thought to myself, I was determined I were going live tonight. So I sort of bit the bullet and I had a soaking bath this morning, open. No, thank you. I'll pass on that one. I'm making you choke. So yeah, wait till we get a few more people in. I'll put link in. So if anybody wants to come up on panel,
I'm saying as they come on it.
Yeah, I'll agree with you there, Dr. Smith. He is a bit loony, but hey ho.
What do you mean?
Somebody's got to love him, haven't they? And unfortunately, I'm the one. Oh dear. But yeah, it's a case of I don't know what I'd have done with art in these past few days because it's I think he's been there for me emotionally. He's been there for me physically. Peppercorn and that sounds good.
Raspberry scented.
Peppercorn and raspberry.
Start blowing them.
So yeah, I don't know what I'd have done if he hadn't been here for me. You know what I mean? Because he's done a hell of a lot for me since I've had my bad back. So I know we joke and we laugh, but he's there for me 100%. Pardon me, especially this morning when I couldn't get my trousers on. You know what I mean? Even though sort of my back's feeling a lot better pain wise, it were no, because it'll take your blue wrench away. So yeah, so such things as that, you know what I mean? I don't know how I could have coped without him, you know what I mean? And it's sort of yeah, you know what I mean? It's when you say your marriage vows and you say in sickness and in health, I mean, that really does give meaning to them marriage vows, you know what I mean? Because, I mean, I make fun on him, yeah, and, and I have banter with him, but I don't know where I'd have been without him these, since last week, you know what I mean? Well, that's it, Amjad. That's it. It's like me when I first started the YouTube Facebook group. I'm thinking, oh, folks is not going to be interested in this. I made you some more caramel banana blondies. What more do you want? So yeah. Yeah, second lot, I might add. I've had to make another lot. So yeah, I mean, I thought, but we're up to 250, members at the moment. So that's right, Chris, we didn't get any. I've made a second lot. I did the baking live, and that's what I made on. Me and Tracy made on the baking live, Steve, on Tuesday. By Wednesday, they'd gone. So I says to him other day, I says, I think it was Friday. Yeah, Tracy made hers with blueberries, but you know, I did caramel banana blondies. Well, I'm gonna tell you something now. I'm gonna tell you something now. Callum shared with me what he thought of them, but I think it's something that shouldn't be shared with his mother. And Chris,
Callum's like,
yeah,
okay, as it is.
Yeah, Chris knows what I'm saying. I says to him, I says, the next morning, Callum had one of these blondies, and I says, what do you think to him? And he says, the orgasmic. And I went, what? I says, yeah, I don't know where he's heard the word orgasmic, you know, where he'd heard it from, but yeah. And I went, should you be saying that to your mother? That you think your cakes is orgasmic? So yeah, so even, you know, Chris and I both had to laugh at the turn of phrase that he used for these caramel banana blondies. So when I says, well, don't you think you could have rephrased that a little bit? You know, they were lovely, they were fantastic. You know, it just says, yeah, they were orgasmic. Mm-hmm. So, you know, and I just sort of had to titter to myself. Kinky Callum. That's Mrs. Brown's lines, orgasmic. Well, that's probably where he's heard it from. Hi, Wakey, by the way.
Watches Mrs. Brown. Oh, no, Wakey!
But yeah, they was Callum's exact words when I asked him the next day after I'd made the caramel banana blondies what he thought to them, and he says they were orgasmic. So when I went, are you sure you use it right word there, Callum? So yeah. So yeah, but anyway, it's all good. So yeah, we're making Mars bar cookies tomorrow. Chris could only get me what was it? Anyway,
pack.
It were like a 9-pack, but they weren't full-size ones. So yes, I've got my Mars bars. That was the only thing that I hadn't got. Oh, Tracy, while I think about it, I've downloaded another
recipe.
Yeah, another recipe that I think you might like. I see what Wakey's put. Oh dear, Chris couldn't stop laughing. And Steve says he's got his pants on.
That's not good enough, Steve.
So yeah, and it includes Rolos, and they're like Rolo cookie bars, I think they are. Oh, when I seen them, I thought, oh, I bet Tracy'd like them. So I'll just send Tracy. Send Tracy this link. So yeah, I'm just sending it to Tracy. Let her have a peruse over the recipe. Obviously, it's I've sort of got planned out over the next few weeks. What we're going to be making. Yeah. So I've just sent that to Tracy. I think we're going to be making. What is it? I forgot now. Hi, Becky. Yeah. This is what we're going to. I think what we're going to be making next week: apple donut muffins. So, but yeah, that's the picture of them. if you can see. Can you see it all right, sweetheart?
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, so I thought we'd make them. Thought we'd make them next week. Apple donut muffins. So
yeah, that's all right.
Another quick and easy thing. Well, I mentioned to Chris, do you think I ought to do them tomorrow as well as making the cookies? And he went, nah, I said, save it for another, save it for another week. So I've got quite a few sort of forward planning. So I think we're going to make them next week. And you too, Becky. So yeah, I've been AWOL since like the baking stream last week because I've had a bad back. So no, ink's running out. We're all right. We're all right for paper. It's just ink running low on ink. So
don't eat my sweets. I'm gonna eat your sweets. Don't worry about that, Becky.
So yeah. So
already have done. Tonight.
So yeah, the caramel banana blondies that I made last week, I had to make a second lot. Went down that well. So if anybody wants to come on the panel, I'm just going to put the link in. So, I don't. Tracy's a donut.
Yeah.
I'm Dad's a penguin. You're a pig.
I'm not a Wendy.
And Tracy's a donut. So,
I'm a greedy piggy. My batteries have finally turned up, Pixie. 6 days for a 48-hour delivery.
Well, we'll say nothing about batteries.
Yeah,
no. It's a bit of a sore subject, that wakey. So if anybody does come into, backstage, let me know.
What site you get him off, wakey?
So yeah, Chris wants to know what site, because I ordered him one, as I told you, off eBay, right? And basically, because it were free pack. If you click and collect, basically, Hobby King.
Oh, so the more then. So it's ages from there, mate.
So anyway, so if you had them delivered to an alternative address, basically it gave you a list of places near us where it could be delivered to. So it were like a newsagent's not 5 minutes away from here. Anyway, it were due to be delivered on the 30th of December, which I said to everybody it were a Christmas present, but it weren't due to arrive till 30th of December. So anyway, 30th of December come and went, still heard nothing. So Chris actually went up to news. It's like a newsagent's.
Newsagent / post office.
Yeah. So anyway, Chris went up and he says to fella, my missus has ordered a battery and I'd get him order number and everything. And bloke says, well, we've had nothing. He says, normally, when things is delivered here, we scan like a barcode that informs eBay or seller or whatever that it's arrived at its destination.
It sends us an email saying,
yeah.
Right.
So once he's scanned it and it's informed eBay, they send me an email to say it's arrived at its destination. So waiting. Got to about Tuesday or Wednesday last week, and I says, well, it should have been delivered a week ago. So anyway, it says contact seller. So I I contacted them and I says, you know, blah, blah, blah. You know, it should have been delivered like a week ago. We still hadn't heard anything. I hadn't had an email, etc. Can you tell me what's happening? Didn't hear anything next day. And then I think it were about, I don't know, Thursday or Friday, I got a message back saying that it had been returned to them as the address were unknown. And I sort of, what's the StreamYards? It's like a live streaming. Yeah. So anyway, basically the seller had said that it had been returned back to them, saying that it weren't a proper address. So I sort of messaged them back and I says, well, I know address they exist. I says, because they actually went to the shop. I says, because we'd heard anything. You know, so I don't know whether they were trying to con us or what, but anyway, so I says, well, forget about it. You know, I want a refund. And basically, I got the refund yesterday. So, you know, all's well that ends well. I've just got hey. This is guess who. I've put link in a bit further up, Johnny, if you want to join in. I haven't checked to see if there's anybody else now. So basically, horse turd steam is at this time of year.
You know about steam, because if you read my comment,
yeah.
Go out and put that chat.
So anyway, so all's well that ends well. I got my money back. So it's just a case of looking out for you know, an alternative now. So I'd never ordered off eBay before, and I don't think I will be again.
That's just your first bad experience.
But
it'll be all right.
Here's Johnny. What's this? Stew? So, you know, what should have been his Christmas present is now got to source it elsewhere.
I'll buy one, don't worry.
Yeah. It was you that gave me link in first place, so it's your fault.
I wish I hadn't.
Because I don't know anything about drone batteries.
Down here. We'll go there then.
Don't you mean damp? Oh dear. Happy New Year, Simon's in.
Hello, Simon, lad.
I'm just going to put link in again. What do you wish this intro to? And do you mean
outro?
Outro. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and comment. Something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? It's already in base. You're not. Oh, it is.
Keep him hanging like you were here.
What? I don't speak. I don't speak outside. What was that?
How do lad?
You. You can't pop a link in front of me without. So.
Yeah, your Tracy said she'd come up, but Keena's still. Always check the seller's feedback on eBay.
Yeah, I missed that. I do that.
Which logo? Talk to Chris, he's manager. He knows what he's.
Which logo do you want to use?
I thought you'd sacked him as manager.
Hey, up, you know when it comes to intros and outros, I ain't got a clue, Johnny. He's the guy that, you know.
Let me just shut TV off a second, because she's not even bloody. Oh no, she'll only got mom when they come back up.
Anyway,
What a tactic.
I thought it were all right. You know, I checked it out and everything, and it were actually a woman that was selling it. So, but, you know, we've got to look for another one now.
Mavic Air battery. Mavic Air 1.
So, yeah, so ended up having money back and, you know. So yeah, so we've just got to find you know, an alternative now.
We'll get there.
I think Tracy's hogging the internet. It's jumping a bit. I think everybody's on the internet at the moment, though.
Oh.
I might be running some rubbish in the background. All
right. You'll see what I'm laughing at. Still it?
Yes, yes. I did mention that.
Scrapping Irish.
Don't think so.
Just wait till it pops up and you'll see.
What, Johnny Five's outside?
Well, he did it too. I told you I'd get my own back on you, Johnny. Get him a coil of twin and earth and let Pixie plug it into the mains, yeah. Yeah.
I've changed it to away.
Change it back, Bobby. Change it back.
Well, Johnny, we're having fun with us changing all our names when we were on this the other day.
That might have been alcohol induced.
So I did say I'm going to bide my time and I'll get my revenge on you.
Yeah, but you got to remind me first.
Hey?
I need reminding first.
Oh dear.
I'm actually teaching Keena. She's melting my brain.
You put something on Chris's like Southside Smells or something.
Yeah. And Chris was too drunk to do all about it.
Oh, that's it.
Couldn't even see telling him about keys.
But anyway, it's all in good fun.
Yeah, but when I first typed it, I'm going to put something that starts with S and ends in T.
But I mean, probably StreamYard wouldn't have allowed it. I don't know what's allowed.
Not been too bad today, actually. I got a sleep in. I've tidied the house. I've worked out. I've had a nice bath, and now I'm relaxing.
Well, I had a bath this morning, but I says to Chris, I says, just make sure you're on standby, just in case I can't get right to bath. Because this bloody bath, yeah, he's even had to help me on with my trousers.
Tell him, Chris,
what Keena said when you watched this video.
Oh, Siggy.
Yeah, what, Siggy?
Yeah, she's a Siggy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Did you hear the first bit when I first started video? Said she'd seen a robin in front garden. It had a big belly like me. Thought you cheeky.
I thought it were only Callum that says things as they've seen it. Well,
she's a proper
you know the baking that me and Tracy did last week, and I obviously used bananas and Tracy used blueberries. I says to Callum this morning, he says, I've had one of them caramel banana blondies. And normally I'd say, so what do you think, Callum? And he'd say, oh yeah, they were nice. And he went, he says, they were orgasmic. And I went, you what? I went, are you sure you used it right way there, Callum? That's not something you should be saying to your mother about a blondies.
Did he have to go to his room afterwards?
I says to Chris, because we were both pissing us and we're laughing. And I says, you know, is it?
As you use bananas, back to the kinkiness.
You know, is it something that is heard somebody else using or what? You know, and it's this new phrase for the week, or you know what I mean?
Whatever. He's 18. You're lucky you ain't got about 5 grandkids, man.
Well, it's still a big V.
Well, I'm 44. I've got 3. 3 grandkids.
I don't know about.
Hey, I've got 6 grandkids.
I'm a young granddad, though, which is cool.
But I'm an old granny. Well, I felt it. Anyway.
All right. As long as I keep my head shaved.
Becky wanted to explain what Callum said. She missed it. Explain what Callum said. Well, when me and Tracy did the live baking last week, the recipe was caramel banana blondies, but Tracy used blueberries instead of bananas, but I still use bananas.
Oh, I can explain that.
So anyway, I'd cut them up before we went to bed, put them in a tub and everything. And so I get up next morning and Callum says, oh, I've had one of them banana blondie things. So I says to him, I says, well, what do you think? I always value their opinion. I'm laughing at what Wakey says. You have to be up to date with the pop culture. Rock on, Tommy. But yeah, so going back to the story. So I says to him, I always value their opinion. And, you know, if it's something that they're not fussed on, you know, I'll not make it again. So I says to Callum, I says, what did you think? And he went, they were orgasmic. So I looked at him and I says, are you sure you use it right word there, Callum?
What
I says,
did you confuse that with?
That's not a word you should be telling your mother. You know, they were orgasmic.
Me and my mum are friends. I tell her.
You know, I know he's 18 and everything, but there's some things that you shouldn't share with your mother.
I find all bacon orgasmic. It's just not. It's not good for my health, is it? So I don't bother.
You don't know what it means.
Becky, orgasmic. You know what an orgasm is?
Orgasm. Oh!
that were Chris's.
That's Chris's. I stubbed my toe on the bed sound. That's your sound, Chris. No wonder you don't get no.
Oh dear. She says, dear, got it. Your Tracy's herself laughing. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'll have what he's having. It's on vodka and orange drinking. Oh dear.
I tried church's Malibu over there at night. Oh dear. Never again.
What, never again, as in you don't like it or you had too much?
That was full bottle, so hang on. Oh dear. But
yeah,
Too
it's an
pumped for the
acquired
bottle.
taste, Johnny. I mean, you know, I like it because it's like got that coconut taste.
You think with having rum in it?
Don't be looking for any more beer, Johnny.
We can't even control his drone, so you know. I ain't got any more. But you were supposed to get me some, Mrs. N.
Did you get
Like
some more?
like everything else, I'm still waiting.
Tracy's got Johnny.
No Johnny about it.
Did you get some Mars bars? That's the main question.
No, she ain't. Oh, no, she ain't. She's getting them at morning.
Oh, yeah, Chris got mine today.
Yeah, we're absolutely chucking it down, freezing cold out here earlier.
Yeah, Chris Rosie went out in it. Oh dear, it's been absolutely pelting it down all day, virtually. She says cheeky git.
Oh, I'm well down at pecking order. I'm next at dog me in bloody getting. And it's got a good treatment.
Oh bless.
It comes to washing up. She has baking moments in the middle at night.
Wakey's put not quite. We haven't got to the whips and gimp mass yet, Pixie.
Oh, so overnight, 2 o'clock in the morning, I could eat whisk going in the kitchen.
Hey, up, she's learnt from the best, Johnny. You should know that.
Get them tomorrow. Well, it's a bit late tonight, though, isn't it? Tesco don't shut till 12. What down? This will be a test of love.
She's had a bad bite like me. If it wrote like me last week, Johnny.
Oh, the fixed her. She'll be right. She just needs to stretch more and stop mourning.
Well, they didn't put me off, Tracy, because Chris went instead.
That's not a whisk.
Well, what I'm saying, Simon, is there's many. I mean, Chris will tell you, and he always gives me a rollicking. If I can't sleep, I come down here and I bake. So, you know, when I say she's like
100%, it's not it's a whisk.
But yeah, you know,
she don't hurt herself, she can't control the whisk.
That was something else.
Whiskey, what's in the bowl?
Well, what did I make? I come down and it were about 4 o'clock in the morning.
I'm not driving now.
So anyway,
I have pajamas on. Hello.
I'd been baking in early hours. So I says to Callum, come down, and he says, "What were you making in early hours of this morning?" I forget what I were. It must have been like not last week before. So I says, "Oh, baking." I says, "I come down." I says, "I couldn't sleep." Blah blah blah. He says, "I heard you." He says, "I heard you. Your hand mixer going," and I nearly said to him, "Well, I didn't know it was my hand mixer. I might have been doing something naughty."
What, like hoovering?
You know what I mean? But you see, Callum's bedroom is right above kitchen. Oh, we've had a mare of a weekend and all, I'll tell you. We're at Friday it started.
Oh, is this some website or give masks?
Bondage.
Bondage.
Anyway, so I'd had a bad night Friday night, obviously with my back and pain and everything.
Bloody hell.
I'm not clicking it, Mickey, even though I'm really tempted.
Hey?
I'm not clicking it, even though I'm tempted.
It's something to do with bondage.
From Chris's response, I don't need to look.
Yeah. So anyway, Callum does all day online on Thursday at college. So Chris were looking forward to a lie-in. Did we get one? No. All we could hear first thing Friday morning, and we're talking about just gone 8 o'clock. You can find that sort of stuff on Wish.
Yeah,
anyway,
if you don't mind waiting 6 months.
But anyway, so first thing Friday morning, just gone 8 o'clock, all three of us, all we could hear were bang, 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 bang. Then next doors they in the kitchen in, aren't they?
I'm glad you said they were having a kitchen put in. After what we've just been saying.
So basically, we had a bit of a respite from it Saturday, but then yesterday morning they were drilling and God knows what else. But the thing is, when Chris come down at 8 o'clock on Friday morning, he shouts, noisy effing bees. So a bit later on, not come at the door. You know, I'm not going to say exactly what he said because it's X-rated. But anyway, so a bit later on Friday afternoon, not come at door. Chris goes to the door, and it were her from next door. And she says, "I'm ever sorry about all noise and everything this morning." She says, "We're having a kitchen fitted." Chris says, I was sorely tempted to say, "Well, can't you do it a bit more quietly, please?"
Any earlier, they would have got what for.
But yeah.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were knocking the effing door down.
It sounded like they were drilling a bloody archway through into ours. How loud it were.
They probably took it right down to plaster and they're redoing it from scratch.
But it did say, where plaster is supposed to be going in Saturday.
Yeah.
That's probably why it was quiet, because I think he said...
loudest bit now is the wood cutting and stuff, so it should be quieter now. But
they were at it again this morning anyway, so banging and clattering and whatever.
We're in tier 3, aren't we? You're supposed to have a workman around fitting the kitchen.
No, well, this is exactly what Chris said. He says, "Well, we're in a national lockdown."
I do know my brother's moving house next week or so you're allowed to move out.
Simon says, "Kitchen fitted. How about some new teeth fitted?" I would have said. Yeah. Oh dear.
So yeah. If you don't, you have teeth like a grand piano.
But the thing is, to sort of soften the blow,
we're not in tier 4, we're in tier 3.
To soften the blow, she did say, she says, "Well, if you've got you throw it out," she says, "we've got a skip out there." She says, "You're welcome to throw out skip that you want." Oh dear.
I went a tier this time, did it? They just locked us frigging down again.
Yeah.
Yeah, just locked us in for good.
But yeah, so when Chris come in and he says, "Yeah," he says, "She had cheek to turn around and say, if there's you want to parade skip."
I felt like saying, you'll be fucking going in. Oh, sorry, you'll be going in.
Well, I managed last year with YouTube to get through it. I'll just do it again this year. I can't see any difference, really.
But yeah. So hopefully.
Yeah, you little shit.
I want to watch Yellow Kids, but Yellow Kids is not on my...
It's nearly 10.
See, heard you, TikTok head.
What were all that?
Yellow Kids on my...
Do you have to type it in?
Yeah.
Yell Kids.
Yellow Kids.
Yell Kids. Back in a minute. We've got to type in search on... She's got Now TV. She's got Now TV in her bedroom, huh?
As a ball, my God.
Oh.
Right, come on.
Right, come on. Right, back in a minute.
Just brought her up.
Oh, the joys. I'm just glad Callum's 18 and he can sort his thing out and but yeah. Chris says, "I hope it's not going off, tomorrow, because Callum's not at college, he's not in college anyway, but he's got a day off tomorrow." So Chris says they better not be going with drills and whatever in morning. Oh, pardon me. So yeah, weren't happy chappies to say the least.
No.
And especially when your nerves is frazzled when you've got a bad back and whatnot. You know what I mean? That's the last thing you want to sort of have to put up with, all banging and clattering and drilling and God knows what else. But yeah, I mean, Chris said exactly the same. He says, "I thought, because we're in total lockdown, these things weren't allowed."
Yeah, I thought, no.
But the thing is that them next door have actually had COVID. So you would think, yeah, So you would think that they sort of, you know, postpone it a little bit, because apparently a mother died of it and her uncle died of it, and basically they both,
Nearly all the families.
yeah, basically they both had it. We've been really ill with it. So I says to Chris, I says, well, one, I says, we in total lockdown. I says, and two, you know, does these workmen or whoever, you know, because same as I said to Chris, if boot were on other foot and we were having like a kitchen fitted, I wouldn't be able to live with myself that I hadn't told them, if that makes sense. You know, I wonder if they've told them that they've actually had COVID. Yeah, it were about a month ago, but it don't alter the fact that they've had COVID. So I wouldn't be able to live with myself if I'd got workmen coming in and I'd actually had the COVID, and you know, so it's a case of you know, are they told them or what? Or are they sort of like going out of way, or, you know, socially distancing, you know, while whoever it is fitting kitchen? I don't know.
Throwing a pad in now.
Oh dear.
So for typing Yell Kids, I've done it 3 times and it don't come up with anything. So it's obviously not called Yell Kids.
Oh.
Sleeping patterns with the skull stuff.
But I was just saying, Johnny, that them next door have actually had COVID, both of them. A mum died of it and her uncle died of it. Now, to have workmen in, yeah, it were about a month ago, and they look healthy enough now because I've seen them out and about. Well, you know, I mean, I see them going to the car and whatever. But I won't be able to live with myself if I hadn't said to whoever's coming in, well, I think I ought to tell you that me and wife's both had COVID. You know what I mean? Obviously, they haven't said anything. Otherwise, they still won't be there. Or,
yeah, but everybody was saying that by the end of the year. We've all had.
I don't know whether it's some relation or what, you know, when they know that they've had COVID or what. But I don't know. You know, we sort of don't know them that well. But
we're pretty good for isolating because we've only got one neighbour. So.
But anyway, same as I say, we only know.
I'm going to spend Saturday night in caravan like a night out.
Home away from home.
Yeah. Watch movies, get a few beers in.
Only reason why we know is they were just going out one day as Chris were coming back, and sort of, you know, and he says, you know, I don't know how it come about, but anyway, he said to Chris, he says something about, oh, we both had COVID, and that's how we know her mum died with it and her uncle. So basically, that's only the reason why we know what we know.
Better not be out fraud working.
Is this what you're after, Johnny?
Yell Kid. It's all one word. He done it all one word.
Yeah. I don't have Facebook, so it's a bit harder to join that because I only have the Messenger now. I don't bother with Facebook. It bombards you with really bad news, so I took it off.
But yeah, so you know,
I've took the news apps off my phone, everything. I have no news unless I type it in. News.
You know, I mean, we're sort of not that close to his neighbours, you know, it's just a hiya, hello sort of thing, you know what I mean?
Wendy, after all, they don't mix with Wendy.
I mean, it's like Ivy, I mean, she's old lady next door, you know, I mean, last time we seen her, we're at Christmas Eve, and she come round and she says, I'm going to my daughter's over Christmas. I'll be back, I think she said Boxing Day or something like that. Can you just keep an eye out on us sort of thing? I says, yeah. So that, that's about limited,
As much as it scares people, right? You've just got to live your life because this ain't going nowhere. They're whittling on about having to vaccinate people every year to keep COVID at bay. What a load of crap.
Yeah, but the thing is as well, what were we watching?
Herd immunity is the only way it's going to work. We're on the 3rd lockdown now and it hasn't done anything at all.
It were a thing on BBC before EastEnders, and I sort of caught end on it, and it says that basically they want to vaccinate so many million people. Okie dokie then, Amjad. Have a good night.
Amjad.
Yeah.
See you later, Amjad.
And
we can vaccinate away, but I'm not having it. No
and
way.
basically, to keep on track.
I'll wait. I'm not going to say no, but I'm not having it right now. Simple as.
It's a case of they were interviewing.
I need it to be proven to me to be trusted, and I don't trust the government at all. So anything that
they've set a target on how many people they need to vaccinate, right? And it says because they can't get enough vaccine, they're going off target or whatever, and basically it could be by the end of this year till they've got round to vaccinating everybody that wants vaccinating.
Yeah, because the pharmaceutical companies are getting massive contracts to build mega factories to pump us full of absolute crap for the rest of our lives. They're going to say that even on the new advert on the radio, it's saying vaccines are the future. They are just going to pump us full of whatever crap and make money off it.
But they have said it's going to be like your flu jab. It's going to be like a yearly thing.
I ain't had a jab since the TB when I was at school. I'm fit as a fiddle, apart from my spine.
I was going to say we always have our flu jabs. Well,
never had one.
Chris only had started having his again last year. He had it same time as me this year. Now
I want to get the flu. I'll get it. I don't want somebody to give me it first, so I don't get it as bad next time. Get lost.
But anyway, as I say, we always have flu jab. But the thing
this is way different to the flu jab.
listen. They were talking about it on this morning. Well, Good Morning Britain with Philip Schofield and Ollie Willoughby, and Kate sent me a link, and apparently the 2 people that have created this vaccine are women, right? Now they asked the question, such as like mumps, measles and rubella and TB jab and this, that and other. It took decades to make it, right?
And that's totally different there. Most vaccines work by giving you the actual virus to start with, just in a tiny dose.
They were both doctors, blah, blah, blah. And apparently it's not a new vaccine. It's one that they've tested on people with Ebola, flu, really severe flu symptoms. So it's not a new vaccine. It's one that they've adapted.
You can still stick it up the jumper.
So it's not actually a new vaccine. They've not sort of come up with this miracle cure.
Look at that nurse who had it. She had the vaccine, but she was one of the first ones to have it. 2 weeks later, she got COVID again.
But yeah, so it's.
And do you know that Pfizer company? Where the Pfizer company is in America, the massive factory. Guess what's next door?
Go on.
A beer making factory, and guess what? They use the same water supply.
But yeah, I mean, I didn't realise till I watched that it isn't actually a new vaccine. It's something that they've adapted.
And Pfizer are paying off a £6 billion fine in America for the mis-selling of drugs.
But
and they're the people that you're going to put in charge of your vaccine. I don't think so.
But it's like this, Johnny. You know,
they were backhandering. It got proved in court. They were backhandering certain doctors to sell drugs that weren't needed to patients that didn't need it.
Yeah, but it's like this. I'm not saying I'm not going to have it, but I'm not saying I'm having it because
a lot of people say, "No, I'm not having a vaccine made in Belgium. I'm waiting for an English one." And there's a lot of doctors and nurses now refusing to have it, saying we're not going to be used as guinea pigs.
But I mean, it's like I have like notifications come up on my phone, and it says that I don't know where it is. I don't know whether it's in England, whether it's in America, or wherever it is. But this perfectly healthy doctor had the vaccine, and 2 weeks later, he was dead.
There's a lot of people badly reacting. They're saying anybody who has adverse reactions to like insect bites, that sort of thing, reactions to foods and stuff, shouldn't take it. And then the government is saying, if you take the vaccine and then 3 weeks later you take the other part, if that part isn't available, it's okay to take the other part of a different vaccine, eh?
Yeah, but it's like, I mean,
you cannot give a manufactured vaccine to a global population, right, without it mutating or killing people, basically.
But the thing is, I did see that it says that if you've had allergic reactions in the past, that you won't be able to have it. Now, both myself
and I was told I got stung by a bee when I was 3. And my hand swelled up.
but what I'm saying is, I had cellulitis in my neck. I went to hospital and they gave me 2 lots of antibiotics. Now, one of the lots of antibiotics I'd never had before, and they were like bright green capsules, right? So after a couple of days, you'd think, oh, you start feeling better, redness will going down and everything. But I started itching like mad. So they said to me at hospital, if you have any concerns, blah, 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 just ring up and come back down. So anyway, I went back down to hospital and they come and had a look, looked in my notes, and they says, oh, they give you such and such an antibiotic and such antibiotic. I says, nah, fluoxetillin, I think, were the one that I've had tons and tons of times.
Yeah, I've had lots of times, that one.
But this green one, I'd never, ever had before.
Yeah, I'll tell you the experiment. You either get it right or you die.
Yeah. Anyway, so the doctor came to the conclusion that it was this other antibiotic that had gave me an allergic reaction.
Yeah, if you look into it a lot more, these massive contracts that the government are giving out and they're buying loads of these vaccines all over the world, even like deprived countries are buying them, but on the cheaper side, yeah?
Yeah.
They're on about the building these mega factories to build them all that. They're just going to spend the rest of us lives and next generation.
Hey, Scrapping Irish Raid. Hiya, Lenny. Hiya, Park Nest again.
It's not me.
So you see, Chris is allergic to like a local anaesthetic. I mean, they don't use it anymore, but he's still allergic to it.
I'm allergic to cranberries. Oh, my neck swells up.
You know, if you have an allergic reaction, then you're not compatible with it. Hi, Raoul, how are you? Hi, Raoul. So yeah.
Talking about vaccines and stuff, don't get Scrapping Irish on. He's got a bit of a different opinion to me. He can't wait to get injected up.
But yeah, I mean, Chris rode for it. I mean, he was saying, yeah, right, I'm gonna I'm going to have it and blah, blah, blah. But until he heard that if you have an allergic if you've had an allergic reaction to things in past, then, you're not compatible with it. So that's
why with normal stuff like antibiotics and normal vaccines, right? There's different types to deal with, like how people react to it. Like you say with the antibiotics, yeah, you reacted different to a newer one.
Yeah.
Well, they're trying to plow us all with the same one and saying, "Oh, it works for every COVID."
But I'm like you, Johnny. I take I take 2 vitamin Ds every day. I take other vitamin supplements. I have a B12 injection every 12 weeks.
Supply. Yo, Kevin. Yo, Paul. I'm not getting drunk. She won't go get me any beers, Chris. So
hiya, Kevin. Oh, Kevin. Anybody want to come on panel, and I'll put the I'll put
don't let them lock. Don't let them lock.
So yeah, I'm
about to get lightly grilled.
Oh dear.
No, they're a good bunch of lads.
I'll put the stream. I'll put the link in. So if anybody wants to come up, just say I'm in basement. I'm laughing at what Chris said because I put hashtag let's have fun, and Chris says hashtag Jeanetta's put up, to me it looks like let's shave fun. Or you can have fun shaving.
Can I start?
Oh dear. And Johnny's gone again.
I knew that when we first met him.
Oh dear. But yeah, if anybody else wants to come up on panel, just say I'm in basement, or I'll keep checking her.
Yeah, you click it, Tracy. You blood. I paid enough for your camera.
She'll be there tomorrow night, Johnny, with bells on it. Don't worry.
You're going, oh, there's some bills due. I go, well, I'll have to wait about freaking next month.
I've still got that. Hiya, Tim. How are you?
Oh, Tim, did you fall asleep again? That's a bit slow.
I put link in if anybody wants to come up. Just let me know.
I'm going to change my name from OEC now.
Where you been? I think she's talking to Johnny. So, I forgot what I was going to say. So, yeah. So now, when we heard about the benefits of vitamin D and whatever, and I thought, well, I've got tons. I could sell enough, I could sell it back to pharmacy. You know what I mean? So,
Kevin says he's in the basement.
Oh, yeah. Kevin's in the basement. Let me out.
Don't let him out. Don't let him out.
Oh, dear.
Keep him there.
Oh,
just
dear.
gone next level. Kevin's in.
I had to debate then, Kevin, whether or not to let you come on. No, I'm not.
Well, whenever I see your channel, I'm going to say, what's cooking?
Yeah.
That's tonight's, Kevin.
We're making Mars bar cookies tomorrow. I only do a live baking on a Tuesday.
Oh, I'll put my address up in the link then.
But when I first started the live stream, I am thinking of starting to do the baking vlogs again.
I've got a bottle of Prosecco downstairs. Woohoo!
Oh, I'll give you my address too then.
So yeah, so I haven't actually done an actual baking vlog since July. So, we're being laid up with a bad back, which is why I haven't been around most of last week.
Well, Christmas and the holidays are over, so the baking is done.
No, you know, I'm forever baking.
Valentine's Day is coming.
Johnny said Tracy were baking in early hours, about 2 o'clock in the morning. I went, that's my protege for you. I've learned to well, because there's often like I come down 3, 4 o'clock in the morning and I'm baking, you know, just to keep myself occupied because I can't sleep.
Yeah, that coronavirus keep you awake, right?
No, not really. I've not got a very good sleeping pattern as it is, but you know, health issues that I've got, you know what I mean, and what with all this with my back. I have sciatica in my back, but I also have inflamed muscles in my back. So it really knocked me off my feet last week. So
Pixie says he has a pain in the neck, and the drinking always takes the pain away. You hit him a couple times with the bottle, it'll take the pain away too.
Yeah. Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me.
Uh-oh. I'm striking a sour note.
No.
You have to eat your way into the kitchen, yeah.
Not this morning when he were nicking my cream, because I have like an analgesic cream, hence the, you know, with the inflamed muscles. So he says, oh, neck's hurting me this morning. So I went, get your t-shirt off then, let me put you some cream on. I'm laughing at what he said. Sometimes I wake up in the morning, I have to eat my food.
What channel are we watching now? Right, this one's already open, so I thought if I mix that one with that one, which isn't open.
Not a very good idea to mix your drinks, Johnny. Just saying.
Yeah, they're both Prosecco. If it's still fizzy, I did.
One's older than the other.
Yeah.
One's had time to ferment longer.
Yeah, I covered it in
There you go.
Let's have a taste.
Let's have a taste. Oh dear me!
It's still fizzy after all this time. Well, it's only been a week.
Yeah, but is it Prosecco or is it vinegar?
Put it on your chips and find out, Johnny.
I don't eat chips, Chris.
That's not good enough.
Yeah, it's flat as a witch's tit, though.
I'm thinking about it, Pixie.
Yeah,
Hi, Vanessa. Kevin, you're a motorbike. Becky gives everybody emoticons or whatever when they come in. You're a motorbike.
The best advice is put me as a pig.
Yeah. Chris is a pig.
Because I eat everything.
Don't you dare, Jeanette.
I have the perfect piece of property to practice on.
Oh, cool.
I've got 8 acres of open field.
Oh, I'll move it into Kev's house.
Tracy's put, no, I told him to drink the one that was open. Lolly said it'll be flat, so he took both of them.
Oh, let's open this one as well.
Well, you know what my motto is, Tracy? Waste not, want not.
Yeah, so if I mix it with the stuff that's still bubbly, it'll be right? Scientific.
Yeah, but then the good stuff won't taste as good.
I was going to say, you know,
they're both not exactly what I'd call good, because I'm as tight as a duck's ass, so they weren't that expensive.
No, I've got my revenge back on him already, so
Yeah,
just
going crazy with these stupid computers. My business computer crashed on New Year's Day.
Oh dear.
Excuse for Dale.
Yeah. Good excuse to take a week off.
Oh, it's one of them ones that pops. It's one of them ones that pops.
Still getting things set up, but it's coming back together.
Cheers, everybody. I hope it doesn't spray everywhere. There we go.
What do you know a trick to that?
Whoa! Fucking horror.
Yeah, you hit it underneath.
You have to keep your thumb on the cork. I've just said hi, Tim.
Oh, is that him?
Cheers.
But don't dirty your glass.
It's just taste testing it, Kevin.
That's a double barrel shotgun right there.
That was nice, that actually.
Is Tracy going?
Must be. She's coming up to tell me off.
Johnny's in by
Good combination, that actually.
Yeah, sweet and sour. Sweet and sour.
Oh no.
Yeah, a bit. Yeah, because one's extra dry, and the other one just says.
Oh, I think she's saying like and share.
Oh.
Oh.
Tracy's
Sorry, I was
spelling
not near the laptop.
Good night, Tracy.
She's not going anywhere. She's got creative spelling. That's what I call it.
But
yeah, but I think I need to mix it actually in the glass though. Got to be possible.
She says it's been a good night. Just saying like and share, everyone. Oh, thank you very much, Tracy.
Hey, love, if you want any cork popping later, let me know. I'll be one up bed going, oh, my stomach.
Jeanette's clearly left out. I think she needs to have one of her Smirnoff Ice so she's not left.
Yeah, go on, Jeanette, get a Smirnoff Ice down here.
Yeah, let me finish my coffee then.
It didn't take much persuading.
Cheers, Johnny, Dr. Smith said.
Oh dear, Dr. Smith's in.
Good job there's a doctor in the house. I think Johnny might need one.
Dr. Smith is a
got
sort of
nothing to indulge in.
Get you a bit twanged.
A bit of a twang. If you're wondering, Kevin, that's Yorkshire talk for you. A twang.
Each dialect has its meaning.
Our Yorkshireness is worldwide.
Don't worry, Tracy. After them bottles, they'll have
sipping and tripping.
Just saying, you'll have Brewer's Droop.
Not think so.
Oh dear.
That's the old stuff not as good, huh?
I might have heartburn.
You can put the fire out with a little more Prosecco.
Quite a nice combination, actually. Going down rather nice.
Pardon me. Well, you know what we say in Yorkshire, it all goes down same hole.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have it be read and it'll do. That'll do.
It all goes down the same hole.
Yeah.
Why drink it then? What a stupid question.
It's wet. Is that a
Well,
good
maybe
enough?
she's looking for a stupid answer.
It's wet and it
It's open now. Drink it.
it takes edge off.
Gets rid of the lockdown blues. That's what I say. So cheers.
Tracy says I've
You
got
finished your coffee there, Jeanette, huh?
Yeah.
So you finished your coffee, I see.
Yeah.
That was
Tracy,
quick, that was quick,
yeah,
isn't
I've
it?
got my Smirnoff.
Yeah, she had lid
Was
off
that
before we blink.
They still actually from Christmas.
Well, that's all right, so long as it's Christmas 2020.
So yeah, I'm not quite the alcoholic connoisseur that what Chris is.
I'll drink it because somebody didn't get me any beers. So
You said you get heartburn, so I said why drink it?
because it gets you pissed.
No, it'll make you piss.
Bottle.
Hey, if the shoe fits, wear it.
Well, it don't matter if I've got an hangover tomorrow while you're baking, does it? It'd be 9 o'clock.
Oh, a spider crawling across the sofa.
That's good luck. There's a fly.
We baking tomorrow. Yes, we are baking. You know, that not impair me baking skills.
Tim, Lisa, stay awake long enough to drink some.
Tim said, Johnny, you drink anything? Yeah, I've just said same.
Tim is famous for falling asleep in the middle of a live, so he's got nothing to say.
Yeah, well, Tim's got the edge on that.
Tim needs to sit in the kitchen because
we should change his name. We need to change Tim's name.
We can only do that if he comes up. Jeanette changed mine early. And Christmas Eve I changed it all.
Yeah, because when we won New Year's Eve.
Oh, New Year's Eve. That's how pissed I was.
Ryder, how are you?
It was a week later. Wrong one.
It says,
hey,
don't be drinking too many of those panty droppers. Hey, I'll tell you something. That is, since New Year's Eve, that's the first time I've had a drink since New Year's Eve.
And she said she'll crack up a bottle of it.
She says, we'll crack a bottle open with a cookie after the show. I've still got my Malibu. Above half a bottle, put it that way.
So there's that much left.
Yeah, but not for long.
Oh, I'm not drinking Malibu again. Oh, God. It was a horrible experience.
Well, pour it into the Prosecco bottle. You'll never know the difference.
I'll lay there burping coconut all night.
But the thing is, Johnny, it's an acquired taste. Now you've either got to acquire it or you don't. I like it because of the coconut taste.
Acquire it? I nearly gave it back about 4 a.m.
Nah, it's no good bringing it back. You know what's point in drinking?
You see this? You see this? Look at this. What did Pixie do?
I might get fiddle later. Only fiddle he'll be playing with is a violin.
Oh, you're going to say his own then, weren't you? So have you added a bit of extra vodka to Smirnoff?
No. He knows it's more than his life's worth, Johnny.
No.
Have you heard that laugh, though? It could be possible. Does it taste a bit stronger than usual?
No.
Oh, it must be Smirnoff then.
But yeah, don't tar me with the same brush as Pixie. You know, he's like you. So long as it's wet and it's willing, you know, he'll drink anything.
Nearly said that wrong. As long as it's wet and what?
Yeah, I could have worded it better.
Oh no, it was perfect, look.
Chris said drink plenty. But this is what I said, and what I do is two different things, Tracy. You know what I mean? Chris is one of these that he snores like what I tell you something. Oh God, last night I said to him this morning, I says, were you agitated last night? Oh, pardon me, I've only had 2 sips.
No, I was.
I said, were you agitated during night? So he says, why? I says, well, I face one way and he's like, he faces the same way as me. And all I kept getting was his knees like up my buttocks.
Tracy does the okey-dokey.
And I says to him, I says, you know, I says, if it's not you snoring, I says, you either running marathon or running away from somebody or something. I says, because your legs were going 10 to dozen.
Tracy snores like a jet or a train a train leaving, and I mean a steam engine.
Oh dear. But yeah,
this nearly, she will sit bolt upright in the middle of the night and go like that, and then go back to sleep, and I'm fucking hell at her. What she did, we're on a holiday because she didn't know where she was. She jumped up in the middle of the caravan, right, and ran through all fucking doors.
I bet that's
that
heavy.
That's the dinner bell.
Oh, he gets a call when he's ready.
Well, you know, it's like
Chris
we
does.
eat late over here.
Yeah. or tell him, John, you just shout at the bottom. It says, dinner's ready.
My mother used to stand on the front porch and just whistle. And if you weren't home within 5 minutes of hearing the whistle, you were in deep kimchi.
Yeah. And it's like my mum used to say, you eat what you're given or you don't get anything at all.
Yeah, well, that's two choices. Take it or leave it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say to you, I've just had dinner an hour ago. Yeah. I want a snack.
And if you leave it, it'll be waiting for you for breakfast.
Either that or it'll be a dog.
Yeah. Not my dog. It's only
right. I'm going to go in and have my dinner.
Right, I'll see you later.
Everyone enjoy the rest of the night. Don't wear your wrists out, you know, lifting those things. You got to keep some of that wrist motion for future use.
Yeah. Tomorrow
there
night.
You go.
Not big for now, Kevin.
Yeah.
All right. Good night, everyone. We'll see you on the next one.
Yeah. Hiya, Edward. How are you? Yeah, it must be the addition to the cupcake picture. What?
I don't know.
Uh-oh. Edward's here. Trouble here. Trouble with capital E. Cheers, Edward. We've gone a bit mixy. One's flat, one in. So.
Already, is he?
Where's Kate? Where's Kate? Kate's not been popped in,
I've sort of been talking to her.
That behind you.
Oh, that. I am here, Johnny. You better be good. Oh.
Whatever, Edward.
It's
not happening, bud. Sorry.
So it looks a bit rude. What that you mean? It's what we've got from Blackpool, and it's
just your mind burning on.
Yeah. It just says Jeanette's kitchen now. That's the first time ever I've seen anything with my name on it, so we bought it. So,
cool.
Yeah.
Are you the sort of one that used to spin the things around with people's names on them and never yours on it?
Yeah, exactly, Johnny.
You got Seaside in that little plaques you could get. You just spin carousel around and you can never.
Yeah. They've always got Jenny, Jean, but never Jeanette. So when we're seeing that at Blackpool,
Jonathan. I used to get Jonathan, but spelt wrong.
He says it don't look same close up. But anyway, so that's the story behind that. Is I spin it same as Johnny says. Is you spin it round, and I went, oh. So he says, what? I says, they've got a plaque with my name on it.
I went, oh, I found one with my name on it. It says bathroom.
Dirt Rider says everyone, Jeanette, chug it, cheers. Only thing is, though, Dirt Rider, it makes me burp. So I'll be going,
I don't know what mixing these two are going to do.
You liar! It says I was up the Blackpool Tower when she said it. I heard from right at the top.
I can't remember I'll get his channel now. There's a guy that actually lives in Blackpool and he's been doing tours around the Blackpool itself and the shipwreck and stuff.
Yeah. There's a couple, Walk on the Wild Side, is it called?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Walk on the Wild Side. Yeah. That ship's quite a piece of bloody wreckage. It's huge.
But yeah, I watch him, and I watch what's the other one? Ellen's. Is somebody called Ellen's? I forgot. Yeah, she does a walkabout in Blackpool as well.
Couple of channels and all, aren't there?
Yeah.
Have you watched his Red Light District one? I didn't know it had one.
No, I haven't watched it.
To click on it.
I didn't see it, but I hadn't clicked on it.
I thought, oh, we're getting a bit of porn on YouTube.
Apparently there's 4 in Blackpool.
Yeah, but the thing is, Johnny, every town's got its red light district. It's there. You don't always see it, but every town, pardon me, excuse me, every town's got the red light district. I don't care where you go.
I could turn my LED lights in bedroom red if I need to.
I'm for business.
No, I've got an app on my phone. I've actually got an app on my phone. I can change out lights in room. Can do candlelight, Christmas.
Yeah. Same as Chris says, you just need, a sign in window open for business.
I've got one that says "Stay away."
Oh dear.
But I got a message from my doctor the other day. It said, due to high demand for the COVID vaccine, our call centre is very busy at the moment. I thought, not for me. As long as I get that prescription for that Voltarol stuff I rub in, I'm perfectly fine. I've been off the Tramadol 3 months now. I'm feeling a lot better.
Oh God, I don't know where I'd be without my Tramadol.
I've tried to stay the itch. I get really bad itching and that me with it.
Especially sort of since last week. Oh,
I've been on it 13 years though, Jeanette. It's supposed to be a temporary pain.
I've been on it. I must have been on it that long, Johnny. But I only have the one at night. I don't sort of take it. I just take one.
You gave me internal bleeding about 5 years ago. So
I only have like 28 on a prescription, and that is one every night.
How can I put this gently? Are you a Mardy cow the next morning?
I'm a what?
Are you a Mardy cow the next morning?
No.
Oh, I'm evil on Tramadol. Don't speak to me.
I'll tell you what affects me though. You know, the gabapentin gives me terrible headaches.
Have you seen what Tracy's put?
Yes, some Irish tap plonked a knocks through me bloody window and offered me a price list.
What did you say? I've only pulled over chance my phone.
Oh, you were high class. For 20 I could have a you know what. For 40 I could have a even more you know what. And for 120 I could have a sister back at her house. Look, we're talking top class. She went, well, I said, I'm not interested. She went, well, why have you pulled up here? I said, to answer a text.
Oh, dear.
I said, but thanks for the offer, though. And not a bad price list, I suppose.
I'm laughing
at I could have her and her sister for 120 at her house.
Chris has put, Johnny says, I only have 50p. Will that do?
I didn't even have that. I've just filled up.
Oh, dear. You must have one of them kind of faces, Johnny. That's all I can say.
So I've got a Whitney Houston CD.
That explains everything, Johnny.
Whitney Houston, CD.
It explains why I have a bath pretty quick, Chris.
Oh dear. Oh.
Oh dear. Yeah, she was some Irish. She had a right pair of knockers on her. I should know they were pressed against my glass.
I wanted to say shame about rest on.
Yeah, when I got back, there were 2 rings on my window. There were 2 smudges on.
2 smudges on your window.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Like Bakewell tarts.
I bet you wrote a note to self, never stop in this area again to answer a call. Stop a bit further down the road.
Oh, Max, you're only asking for money. I mean, my daughter, not her.
Oh dear.
Well, she wanted money as well, but you know. I mean, surely the Yorkshire accent had made her realise that she wasn't getting that one.
As soon as you opened your gob.
Yeah. How much? How much? Window up, drive off.
Oh dear. Oh. You know what I always say, don't you, Johnny? Why settle for a burger when you can get steak at home?
All I said is, I'm married, I ain't fucking paying for it.
But
It cost me enough, thanks. If you work it out, that last was a bargain, really. If you think long term.
So what you're saying, your Trace is not worth it?
No, I'm saying I'm all about the savings.
Typical Yorkshireman. Typical Yorkshireman.
The calculator goes ding 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 ding.
You see pound signs flashing up in your glasses.
Well, at least I know where Tracy's been. Nowhere near me. She keeps falling asleep downstairs, that's why. She can fall asleep at her desk. It's hilarious.
Hey, I know somebody else that can do that as well, Johnny.
That's why I got her a mouse wrap with a wrist rest for her head.
So yes, there's many a time Chris has sort of you're talking to him. Yeah, you're talking to him, and I'm still sat there talking to myself, and I'm saying, "Oi, to wakes up."
So my wife Tracy's slightly deaf on the morning as well. I wish I was.
Well, Chris's snoring. Chris's snoring is not bad, Johnny. I mean, our.
Hang on a minute. Do you think Tracy will kill me if I actually play a video of her snoring?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'll do it anyway.
I didn't even press record, Johnny.
Oh, it's hilarious. Wait till you hear it.
He's gone again.
There's something getting video over. That's what it is.
But the thing is, Chris's snoring is that bad. Chris's snoring is that bad. I put quilt over my head, so it drowns it out. Well, some of it.
I wear expanding foam earplugs, and I can still hear
her. I'm good at investing some earplugs.
The only other way is just to pop my eardrums.
But yeah, it's snoring right.
Whatever, Trey, you won't bloody come up. You'll be fall asleep at desk.
It's either snoring like a trooper or running foot bus or something.
Well, Tracy's either a jet taking off or a steam locomotive leaving the station.
Chris, say my She says she's going to take you tonight when you sleep.
Well, whatever. She'll have to wake up first. I'm already set up, Chris. I'm wearing my daddy pig pajamas.
But yeah, I say Chris is either like a warthog or a Boeing 747 coming into land.
Oh, you ain't heard nothing yet. Wait till you hear this. I'm just loading my phone now.
Yeah, that's just
now. If Tracy's really concerned about this video, she'll come up the stairs now and tell me to stop. But if not, then titty.
But yeah.
Come on.
Me and Keena were laughing his ass off listening to this video.
Oh dear, but yeah.
I know which video it is. It's completely black because that video ended. Here we go. 39 seconds of Tracy snoring.
Tracy says, whatever, now I'm not moving.
I think I'm supposed to be, no, I'm not moving.
Ready? Listen. I told you. What the hell is that? How's that for next to you, Ian? I can't turn it off. That's quiet.
I think she's tried to say she's got problems with her adenoids.
Go, boys.
But I don't know what Chris's problem is, but he's worse when he lies on his back. And now I start nudging him to turn on his side, and then 5 minutes after he's turned on his side, he starts snoring on when he's laying on his side.
It does sound a bit tractory, doesn't it, Dr. Smith?
Simon says she's with
in her sleep.
I like to do one of Chris, honestly. But you see, I hardly ever take my phone up to bed with me. So yeah, I like to do one, you know. Chris says he thought she was making a coffee. But it's a good job we can laugh about it, Tracy. You know what I mean? I won't change Chris for the world. You know what I mean? I won't change Chris for the world. Only, you know, stop him snoring and stop him kicking me up backside while he's asleep. So
she doesn't need to kick me. She just gives me an heart attack and keeps me awake all night.
I didn't fart on you.
No, but the caught it just about.
Look, this is how bad it gets, right? When you've ever got your phone light on at 4 o'clock in the morning looking for the earplug that's come out of your ear. Right? That's how bad it is.
Did you find it?
No, didn't. I slept on the sofa for the last 4 hours. I'm like that, middle of night.
You don't think Tracy's swallowed it, do you?
Like that, middle of night, lifted quilt looking for earplug.
I'm going to say, you don't think Tracy swallowed it, do you? But yeah.
It's tempting.
That's not his foot kicking your backside. It weren't his foot, it was his knee.
That's nice.
An earplug won't work. I need one at Sponges at Bath.
So yeah, I says to him, were you agitated during night, by the way? He says, why? What do you mean? I says, well, your knees were going 10 to dozen. I says, I'm surprised. I says, I ain't got bruises all over my bum cheeks.
Hey, don't make Chris think he's a big boy. Look, it's not his
No, I can assure you it were his knees.
Trey, you can film me snoring. I don't snore well anyway.
That's your way.
Hang on a minute. Hey, that's not fair. I'm on Prosecco's. That would snore tonight.
Yeah. Now you'd think Chris would be worse when he's had a couple of drinks. It's worse when he's not had a drink.
Yeah, because he's in a full state of unconsciousness when he's. There's no getting to bed and going, oh, I just need to get comfy. Land on the bed, luckily, hopefully in pajamas. And that's it, boom.
No.
No Jimmy Jams in this house.
No. Totally in the, natural form. Both of us, unless it's cold.
Yeah, unless it's about -20.
Well, Jay, that tray. Get your kit off. That night I was snoring at my mum's. We'd done half a bottle of Bacardi in. And I've been on dizzy.
It's not an excuse for everything, Tracy. You might know that.
I just figured something out. I can no longer say I don't drink much.
But you see, why we sleep.
Bear in mind, when I was at my mum's caravan, I weighed 26 stone. I'm not surprised I snored when I laid down. Surprised I got up.
She says that's no excuse. But you see, that's what Chris blames for it. His lad snoring.
Well, I love everybody. As you know, Jeanette, I love everybody when I've had a drink. She rips the bathroom door off and throws a paddy when she's had a drink. She ripped the last house we lived in. She got that pissed and she threw a wobbler because we won't let her drink anymore. She ripped the bathroom door. Its hinges.
Well, there's one thing I can say about Chris. He's a sloppy drunk. My brother's only half the size of me. When he's had a drink, he tries to fight everybody and gets his ass kicked. Well, you see, Chris, he's like you. He tells everybody that he loves them and, they're fantastic and best thing since sliced bread.
Hey,
hey, Dirt Rider, I've threatened more than once to shave Pixie's eyebrows off while he's asleep.
I've lost some eyebrows in my time. Depends how much you pass out, doesn't it, really?
But I've more than once I've said to him, do you know something? I could shave your head, I could shave your eyebrows off a lot, and you still wouldn't be any the wiser until you got up next morning and looked in the mirror. You know what I mean?
I'm not told you that way.
I know where there's a marker pen anyway.
Oh, damn it.
Well, a bingo pen do. Tracy's got a few of those in her bag.
Yeah. What? Are they them dobbers? What they call
yeah,
dobbers?
Like that.
You would say you'll have to put some things and make her think she's got chicken pox or something when she wakes up.
You just dab all her face and then join it together. You look like a messed up Spider-Man.
Hey, don't give me ideas, Johnny.
Hey, this is going down quite well, this Prosecco, Or as I call it, Prosecco. Oh.
Hey, Tracy says you're a good thinking, Dirt Rider.
That one's 11%. And this one's
35.11.
Jeanette, what do we say in bingo? All the twos.
Two fat ducks.
You put them together, there's 22%. Does it work that way?
Well, Chris's vodka is 37%.
Hey, Chris.
Chris says, good job it's shower day tomorrow. Yeah, what if it's permanent marker?
Well, by the time you let us out, I think it'll have worn off his head.
Oh,
hey, anybody wants to write on me, Boris, you're a knob. I'm quite happy to walk around with it all.
Dirt Rider says, Jeanette, me and my wife play jokes on each other all the time. That's just for fun. Oh,
apparently, Part Nest is getting damp right now. And I don't mean for good reasons.
Hey, up. Put in there, long.
Oh, shit. Every time I mix my drinks, he turns up.
Yeah, just can't keep away.
It's because he's from Yorkshire. Woohoo! West side.
Yeah, hey up.
West side.
Now then, I was about that then.
Oh, dear. But yeah,
I'm just having a
double. Do it double.
It's really nice, actually. One's extra dry and one's extra. Does it good?
It'll get you extra drunk.
A bottle now. It's called Prosecco Dog.
Prosecco with the dog.
It's not, sorry, not dog. I'm gonna have to go on Metal 40s after this. I don't know. Make an ass himself. Hey.
Oh dear. And it's Johnny's fault the ram up Smirnoff.
You only had one.
I got called into it. These are
You
still
were quick enough to get. She'd only just finished the coffee when she started that.
You're probably not finished that.
Cheers, Chris.
No, to everyone in chat.
They look proof.
Right, Chris. Come on, Chris. Pop your head on camera, you alcafrolic.
He's got a ginger pussy on his knee.
I beg your pardon.
Got a ginger pussy on his knee.
Excuse me, ginger
Quite a night this night.
I love that. I hope it's a cat.
We've heard Tracy snoring and now we've got a bit of pussy.
Of the feline variety, of mine.
Of course, of the kitty cat variety. Let me
Yeah, I had a cat appeared on my last video.
Oh dear. It says he had a cat appear on his last video. Well, we've got three partners, so it's like take a pic.
Don't do. Yeah.
Yeah, next door's cat was camped outside door. Not our door. Obviously next door's door.
I'm laughing at Simon. He says, got to get his fiddle in somehow.
I'm fiddling with Big Pussy.
My cat liked me that much, it jumped out at flat window.
Are you drinking all night? No, that'll
The
probably
ground
be
floor flat.
only Tracy.
Only had one.
No.
Yeah, just the one. Because it's
Trey,
five
turn
to
that
get
eating on now. Mrs.
Remember
Nicholson.
that Dreamies advert? Remember that Dreamies advert where fella's got tree out and cat's jumping up for it and he's a big floor flat?
He don't have a cat himself, but his neighbour does. Funny thing is, our cats don't like them dreamies. Don't they? Then they don't like in it.
Yeah.
I don't think cats are into at all, really.
But this is the thing. You see, the cat that he's got on his knee, Tucker, we adopted him from Cats Protection League, right? And he came from an household where there were 16 cats, right? And it's a case of he had to fight for every morsel of food because, you know, depending on how far down pecking order he were. So, like, when we first got him, I mean, we've got 3 cats. We treat them all same, you know, nobody gets any preferential treatment.
Yeah, they all get kicked up, but when they don't want
Yeah, he were very, very protective of his food. Like, he couldn't believe it was this easy to get food. And he's still the same. And we have these like stick, like they like meaty sticks. And it's still saying when he sees Chris going them out at drawer, because we've got a special drawer where all the biscuits and everything is there like a shot. You know, I've got to be first in line. I've got to.
And then the pecking order.
Yeah. So
where did you get the name from? Why did you call him Tucker?
He were already called Tucker.
Oh.
You know, like when we adopted him from Cats Protection League.
Do you remember Grange Hill?
Pardon?
Do you remember Grange Hill?
Yeah.
Way back when. Tucker Jenkins.
Yeah. Weren't that him that used to be in EastEnders? Yeah. But you see, we've got Benny, he's oldest one.
Benny Hill.
Lucy, and then we've got Tucker. But you wouldn't believe it, but it took us nearly a fortnight to get him to come from behind the sofa. He was that timid when we first had him.
I can't get rid of him. Never believe it, Paul. Unless he follows me to the toilet while I'm having a number 2.
See you later, Dirt Rider. Thank you for coming in.
Yeah, see you later, Dirt
See
Rider.
Dirt Rider. His phone must have overheated.
So Pixie has a meaty stick.
That's wakey. But yeah, you know, it's still got this fascination with food, but it's not as bad as when we just turn that. Will you turn that eating off, baby? I'm sweating. Just wobbling. Airy knobbly knees, I might add.
I'll be back.
Oh dear.
I'm here. I shaved my head tonight.
I thought it looked a bit shiny.
Ow.
Yeah. Hey up, you old alcafrog. Hey.
It's just
Slappy, look.
funny gone.
Eating's off.
It's a bit slappy, look.
A bit snappy.
I don't like hair. Just me.
Blind headed. Better than hairy palms.
Oh dear, no.
No, you ain't got that's part. That's palm.
Yeah, I thought it said arms.
Palms.
You can have deafness
Oh,
to that.
baby, you can't take him anywhere.
I'll slap my neck that now. I'm an invalid.
Amazon's asking me for reviews on some products. Do they really want me making a review on them a bit? Yeah. Well, I just answered the toilet roll. I put can't go wrong. It came a day earlier.
Not the best I've ever had.
It says leave a review. I put it came a day early. You can't go wrong. That's it.
I just give it like wherever stars, 4 or 5 stars. I don't sort of type anything.
What do you think from that statement? No, I'm from Yorkshire. Came a day early. You can't go wrong.
Well, we all know that, Wakey. See what Wakey.
I'm not looking. I'm not looking, Wakey.
First sign of madness is looking to see if your palms are hairy. In essence, he weren't looking to see if his palms were hairy. He says, "Thought you meant arms." And I
you only get hairy hands if you take the COVID vaccine.
Tracy's
And at -70, you get frostbite as well.
Also, that Pfizer one.
Yeah.
I think they should pay off one. You can store it in fridge.
Yeah, don't you think they should pay off the fines first before they're making new stuff? That's what I think. £6 billion. That's quite a big fine, that, isn't it? Really?
Oh dear. It's like these crazy
drugs in America.
It's like these crazy footballers that bear in mind, I'm not, but one of Sheffield United's players crashed his Lamborghini, right? And it later transpired he was drink driving. And I says to Chris,
possibly.
Well, possibly.
But they won't let him play otherwise.
So
I was arguing with Tree.
And I said to him, I said, well, with what he gets paid every week, whatever he gets fined, it's going to be a drop in ocean to him.
I forget what his name is.
Don't drive 5 miles to go to a park. You'll get £200 fine.
Is it West Ham players or something? I forget where. Or I know one of Crystal Palace players. They just bought him from QPR. The QPR were in a cup game, and he requested that he could travel from everywhere in London, from Crystal Palace, I think, to QPR's FA Cup game, and the QPR said yes, you can, and it was sat there in stands and not even wearing a mask.
So Wakey's put is hugging and kissing on the pitch really social distancing, but the thing I've got
That's weird as sitting on a bus licking somebody's boot. Have you seen that on Facebook?
The thing I've got against it is because some of them are famous, e.g. Chelsea players, Man City players.
They could go abroad and stop in the villas.
They think that whatever they want, and then they wonder why this virus is going rampant among football players because they're not socially distancing and they're going through all these parties and whatever.
Look, how are you supposed to towel flick somebody's ass if you're social distancing? Jeanette, how are you supposed to towel flick the next player's ass if you're social distancing?
Sheffield United football team a ball.
You need a beach towel, Chris. You need a beach towel.
The thing is, who were it that were playing at weekend? And they had to put draft in under 16s and under 17s and under 18s because most of the team, had got coronavirus.
Yeah, probably off to 16, 17, and 18 years.
But this is what I'm saying is
listen, we've got a social club. We've got a social club at the other side of the field here. When I went on a night walk with Keenan the other day, we walked back this way, and there's a load of cars, white vans and stuff, parked up in that car park, and there were gypsies punching the shit out of each other in the middle of a circle.
Oh dear!
That's what he calls it.
Rules for thee, but not for me. That's exactly it. You know what I mean? They think because they're famous football players and they're playing for Chelsea or Man City.
Yeah, MP's telling us to stay at home, even though they like to have a little quick drive to Scotland.
You know what I mean? But they think that the rules don't apply to them.
All I can say is, Boris, kiss my ass.
I love him.
But it's they think they're above the law because they've got plenty of money. They've got what we call
why do you think when this first started and the first lot of vaccines come, 2 million vaccines arrived in this country? They only gave out 580,000. Money talks. That's why.
But
nearly 1.5 million doses suddenly disappeared.
Yeah. Well, probably Queen and Duke.
Yeah, they've had it out. Queen and
I'm going to say they want it. I bet they don't have to pay for it either.
Well, it's free, Jeanette. That's why they want you to have it, because it's totally free.
Well, yeah, but they've got
if you first don't want it, it comes with an Argos voucher.
Piers Morgan called them COVID-idiots. Then travels around the world. Yeah, apparently he went to Warwick, Bahamas the summer over Christmas. Piers Morgan.
Yeah.
It's like, do as I say, not do as I do, as my mum always used to say.
Well, depending how drunk I get, I might go on a live and have a rant about Boris being a prick.
You know what I mean? He's biggest hypocrite going is Piers Morgan. Don't get started on about Piers Morgan because I hate the guy.
But one thing about him though, when he does his interviews, he does ask the question.
Oh, I do enjoy how he succulently rips an MP to shreds. Oh, it's lovely.
But Chris had put it on telly this morning, and I says, for God's sake, turn it off. I says, I can't stand anymore, because there were these 2 Americans on and they're on about this riot.
It's true, isn't it, Chris? You can't. It is nice to watch him make an MP squirm, though.
See you
later.
I'd
love to see them come back squirm.
But
they get paid $160,000 a year to screw the living daylights out of all people.
It's a fact that, same as Chris says, he says it as it is. But I think half the time he opens his gob before he puts his brain into gear.
It's only Monday. Jeanette,
So,
Tracy's pointing out it's only Monday.
Wait till Wednesday, then you've had it.
but yeah.
What about Wednesday? Don't you start, Chris?
I'll be whiskey and vodka.
But it's like yeah, he tells it as it is, but it's like.
See you later, Tony. Tony, Tim.
I always say there's a time and a place for everything, but you know what I mean. It's like.
Well, lend us 50 quid then, Tracy.
You're joking. My MOT's due next week, Chris.
Well,
my RAV4 is running really good, so it's got new brake pads a lot on it, so it should be fine.
It's like this, Johnny. If you wrote like us, when it comes to just after Christmas, you're robbing Peter to pay Paul.
Oh, you're not kidding.
So, oh God,
well, I'll put it this way: my mint has a hole in it.
Take it back, it's broken.
I'll put it this way: you can use it as a life buoy. The hole's that big. I had a whip round to get 36 toilet rolls.
Yeah, to make Steel and Borough.
I filled the bathroom cabinet completely. You can't get any more toilet rolls in it on the little shelf behind Lou. Yeah,
Simon says RAV4 were voted one of the most reliable cars. There you go.
It's a brilliant car. It's only let me down twice. That's because I keep leaving chuffing light on and flattening battery. The last time, Keenan left a DVD player on and flattened my battery. It was playing Paw Patrol all night in my car till battery.
Wakey says, just put it straight into my PayPal account. Much appreciated. Who is this Peter, lol? Oh, dear. Right, guys, I'm going to shut it down because it's gone 11 o'clock.
I knew you would.
What?
Is it my turn? Is it my turn now?
I'm going to start live, Johnny.
I don't know why you're going live after this.
I don't know. We'll see what I'm like when I press off.
Don't you mean night?
When I click leave studio, I'll make a decision.
Oh, okie dokie then. So I'll see you tomorrow night on the on baking live stream.
When you start teasing me with Mars bars.
Yeah, Mars bar cookies.
Yeah, bye, Simon. Bye, Paul.
You're just trying to get me to eat this bacon. I know what you're doing. Next week it'll be after 8 bloody cookies or something.
Hey, you asked Tracy afterwards what that recipe is that I sent her earlier on.
Tracy tried it. Turkish delights, and she knows what I'm like with them, but I didn't eat them. They're still in the box.
Rolo cookie bars.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Do I get the last one?
So thank you, partners, for coming on the panel.
No problem. A pleasure.
Yeah, and thank you, Johnny, for coming on the panel.
No pleasure. It's an absolute joy.
Look at that, man. What did I say it?
Remember, if you can't sleep, try masturbating.
Hey, at 2 a.m.
Master Baker.
Yes, Rolo bars, yeah. So
I'll catch you later.
for everybody coming in the chat, I much appreciated it. And I shall see you on the next one, which is tomorrow, the baking live stream.
Wakey's just put salted caramel horseradish brownies.
Horseradish. No.
I didn't say beetroot. He's a bit obsessed with beetroot.
A bit of beetroot thrown in for good measure.
All right, I'll catch you later.
Yeah, see you later. Bye.
Bye.
Pardon me. It hasn't gone off yet.